This was a difficult project to make. My inspiration took me to write my own sequel story that I always wanted to see happen. We see the two men at the end of the '82 classic from John Carpenter, and we see that they are still alive. Kurt Russell and Keith David, Childs and R.J. McCready, and since I was a young boy, I've always wondered what happened to those two men. My own thoughts stood the test of time, and what if they were still alive when the rescue team arrived? Or will they be dead? Or can one of them be one of the things? Too many questions, few answers. So I wrote the new plot so that on many levels, in many ways, was to build on a sequel, to follow that story. It will be the next day. So my main goal was to create a story that would take the audience on a trip to the next day of what happened to those two men on Outpost 31. For me, his best movie is The Thing. It really is an incredible movie with a great cast, great special effects, stunning special effects for that time. For me, it's a timeless classic. Love the soundtrack. I really love almost all of his movies, including Starman. That is my number 2 movie from his. Love the soundtrack also by Jack Nietzsche. Glorious, with a glorious ending. Every time I watch it, it brings tears to my eyes. So the one and only, it's The Thing. Okay, the production went really well. We used a lot of green screen and blue screen to make our own McMurdo base, some real footage from Antarctica to add more depth and intensity to the movie. It was very hard to build the sets, but we did it. I wanted almost everybody with an 80s vibe and with beards. The look must be connected with the '82 classic. I think that even for a non-official sequel, this movie really connects with the franchise, with those characters, what they went through, the cars, the helicopters, everything was well connected. This new movie, this new sequel that we have, has it all from both movies, from the original classic and the prequel, that I also find an incredible movie, very well connected with John Carpenter's classic, and that's it. So I have a really small team here in Portugal, and me and my Portuguese actors work together, and they are also part of the technical work. Together with the Last Road Studios, led by Duke Shepard and his glorious team, by Taylor Mack, Tyler Sherwood, our supervisor in animation, Tyler McManus, also in animation, just to name a few. They are all the real core of the technical team. Heaven is the limit for these guys, and they work so well. So I'm very honored to work with such an incredible team that value friendship and work. It was very hard because of the ongoing situation. We must be very careful and remain in attention on using masks, washing our hands, and continue our work in safety. I always tell them it will pass, it's just a matter of time, but until then, we must live with it. There's nothing more we can do. The cast is really great, new talents, old talents. I've tried, along with my friend Duke, to cast the most incredible cast, to honor the 82 classic, to bring outstanding performances that the public will keep in their memory. We have Miguel de Diaz, for the first time a protagonist in this story. He plays Doc Lewis, that will discover more about the creatures, more about the alien ship. We know from the past that Doc in the first movie tries to uncover what the creature is all about, the assimilation process, everything. We have also returning Peter Pinecross, also in a secondary role where he plays Dean, the chief of the explorers team. I'm back also at the protagonism in a role as John, the chief of operations of the base. My father Paul Constantino plays Colonel James, representing the army in Antarctica, with many more. So this is our first movie in English. So we are really anxious to see the feedback from our fans and see if they like it or not. So we are just experimenting out of our original language. The new Thin Creatures were created by Tyler Sherwood. They took it to another level. Last Road Studios took it to another level. And we will have many surprises through the film that the fans will recognize for sure. There are a few Easter eggs from the 82 classic and the prequel of 2011. So I think it will be very easy, but they must pay extreme attention to details. I'm always writing something, and this year there's another short movie that we will bring to our channel, Unknown World Pictures TV on Facebook, to honor JC's work, one of my favorite directors. It's Halloween Prodigal Son. It's a movie I'm really proud of, and I hope the fans will love it as we love making it. Peter Pinecross is Michael Myers, is our Michael Myers, and Miguel de Diaz is David Loomis, the son of the late Dr. Loomis. It will be a VS great combat, yes. In the future, there's more JC's classics that I want to make, tributes. I began writing a new script for a spin-off of another great classic from John Carpenter, The Fog. Always one of my favorites as a child. So it will be a dream come true if it eventually happens. So I hope you and the fans like our The Thing Returns, and don't forget, it can be any one of us. Don't trust anyone. See you soon. Thank you.